Okay, things are almost up and running normally.
It's a day.
Almost up and running. But we are ready to start the show.
Cool.
So, good evening. This is HNN. The Holotable News Network is your not even remotely close to around the clock Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes news, reactions, reviews, theory crafting, and more source. I'm Sir Georges, your host, and today we're joined by my distinguished co-host, Celiac Sarah.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm also good.
My baby girl is not born yet. Today is the due date.
Oh man, that's soon.
That is soon.
Well, it's now.
But in other news, we have two new Bad Batchers to go over that have been added to the game.
Yes.
And our other headline has to do with Conquest being broken, shut down, restarted at a later date.
Sad.
Because of dumb issues with Jedi Knight Luke.
I know.
I never even used him. I don't care what the issue is.
We'll get into it.
We'll get into it.
It's pretty quick, so.
Okay, which one of the Bad Batchers do you want to read?
You can pick. I haven't read either of them. I know nothing. The only thing I know is that Tech can give translation, but other than that, I am spoiler free.
It's super cool.
So
I tend to like Brutes more, but
okay.
I kind of want to read because I think the more exciting is the Tech hit.
Okay. You want to read it?
How about you read Wrecker first, and then we can go over Tech after that.
So Tech is his marquee's already in game. Wrecker's is not.
Right.
Correct.
I think
someone correct me in chat if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, so Wrecker definitely looks like a brute. I like his helmet. It kind of looks like Jaws, you know? No? Maybe?
Oh yeah.
Right? Like
yeah.
It kind of, I don't know why that popped into my head, but okay. Anyway, so he's obviously a tank, Bad Batch, all that fun stuff.
It totally does look like Jaws now that you
Doesn't it look like Jaws? Like it's even got the little
shark coming up out of the water.
Right?
Totally.
I feel like I don't know if that's fitting. I haven't read his kit, but I feel like maybe it's fitting.
Totally.
So his basic is called the Cavalry. Deal physical damage to target enemy. If they were target locked, inflict speed down for 2 turns. And then it says Furious, attack again. No idea what Furious is.
I have no idea.
No idea. Okay. Have you read his kit?
I have.
Okay.
But I'm going to act as though I haven't gotten to the Furious part yet. So I have no idea what this Furious stuff is.
No. Okay, so Starkiller is saying Tech Marquee is live. Wrecker will probably be delayed just like Conquest. Okay, sorry. His first special, I hate that word, which has a cooldown of 2. That is nice. I like his little animation.
Yeah. Just a flex, a giant flex.
Yeah. Okay, so Clone Trooper allies, not Bad Batch, Clone Trooper, recover protection equal to 5% of Wrecker's max protection. Wrecker gains 1 Fury for each stealth character, then dispels stealth from all enemies. Interesting. Furious, Bad Batch allies recover protection equal to 20% of Wrecker's max protection. Bad Batch allies gain 10% turn meter for each character who was stealth. Woo, so you have the potential to gain 50% turn meter.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
And it's for each character who was stealth, so not necessarily Bad Batch characters being stealth specifically.
Right.
Ooh.
And that's
wait.
even enemies that are stealth.
I was just going to say, so if you have, could you potentially go 100% turn meter?
Yeah.
Like in a perfect scenario? Okay,
yes,
okay. Hang,
yes.
Let me scroll back up. Furious, attack again. Okay.
So this Furious seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
Without it, he's just recovering 5% protection.
Right.
Not a big deal. And this is where he's gaining fury, is with this special.
Yeah. Okay.
So mediocre without Furious. Pretty good with Furious.
Wrecker gains 1 fury for each stealth character. So, okay. Well, I'm moving on. Moving on. His second special is called Wrecking Ball.
Now look at this animation.
Oh my gosh. Where does this B1 come from? Just out of nowhere.
He picks it up off the floor after he...
And just...
Yeah.
Smashes. This is like a Hulk smash.
Right. Hulk smash, just rampaging these separatist droids.
Okay. So it's an AoE, deal physical damage to all enemies, gain taunt for 2 turns. All clone trooper allies gain defense up and tenacity up for 2 turns. Furious, inflict stun on all enemies for 2 turns. Holy.
Yeah.
AoE stun.
And not just a stun, but a 2-turn stun.
Yeah.
An AoE 2-turn stun with only a 3 cooldown for this move.
Oh man. Okay. And then he has his unique, which is a Zeta, Dauntless Commando.
Mm-hmm.
At the start of battle, Wrecker gains plus 20% max health and max protection for each other Bad Batch ally. So potentially 100% max health and max protection. Wrecker gains 1 stack of fury for each clone trooper and each Bad Batch ally. So if you have Bad Batch allies, would they theoretically count twice because they're tagged as Bad Batch and clone trooper? So would you gain 2 stacks?
I think they should.
Kind of like, how like Vader's speed thing counts himself twice because he's Sith and...
Right.
I think
whatever. It depends on who's writing the description because that guy who made Vader had it count twice.
Right.
But then one of these other recent kits...
It doesn't count twice.
The developer specified, even though it says and, it only counts 1 time for them.
Okay.
So
put that in mind.
We'll have to see.
Okay. Whenever Wrecker gains stealth, he dispels it and gains taunt for 1 turn. Interesting. Whenever Wrecker takes damage from an enemy, he gains 1 stack of fury. At 10 stacks, he loses all stacks of fury and gains Furious. Okay, and gains Furious for 2 turns, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. When Wrecker gains Furious, he gains taunt for 1 turn. Furious abilities gain additional effects. Okay, so he needs, it's like a charging system thing. Like he needs, okay.
So, Wrecker starts the match.
Yes.
So assuming you're doing the full Bad Batch team.
Correct.
He starts the match with 200% of his max health and protection.
Right.
So if you've already modded him to be a tanky tank,
right?
Relic 5 or whatnot. So he's got 100,000 health, 100,000 protection. Now it's doubled to 200,000.
It's 200.
Oh my gosh!
Man. I also feel like maybe you won't need a lot of speed on him if they're gaining speed, based off whoever is stealthed. I don't know. I guess it's going to depend on how you build the team and who you're facing, but
Yeah, I'm curious. Or maybe
theoretically,
you would want him to be fast so he can keep giving turn meter to the team.
yeah. I feel like this is a case for really fast health mods with protection primaries or secondaries.
He's a very unique character. It's probably going to take us a while to figure out how to use him.
I like it. I like his animations. I like what he looks like. I like these clones because I can tell them apart.
Yeah. Because they're not quite a clone.
Right? I can tell them apart. Different. It makes my life a little bit easier. Okay. I wanna hear what Tech has to offer, because that kind of I was reading his kit and I was curious if it pairs nicely.
Yeah, Tech is cool. But before we move on from
sorry.
So the Fury part.
Yes.
So let's assume that you do get to count Bad Batch clone troopers twice for his starting Fury. If you did, then he'd start out with 10 Fury on a full Bad Batch team.
Right, so they're probably not counting it twice because there's no way.
I would hope.
Because at 10, that means right away he has Furious.
Right, which would be awesome.
You're like, yeah, let's make it happen. Okay, so let's say
without Furious. He's pretty lame.
I know. Furious. So let's say worst case he doesn't. Let's just say he starts with 5. Then
he'd need to get hit 5 times.
Right, to gain it, or where was it?
Use his.
Where was it? Something said he gained Fury.
Flexing his hate that word special. Where he gains a Fury for each stealthed character.
Right. So if you have a couple on the enemy stealth and a couple on your stealth, you could potentially, I'm assuming I hate that word doesn't start on cooldown, doesn't say it does.
Right.
So you could use, that could be your opening move.
Right.
Which would kind of suck in a way because, I mean, I guess it depends on who goes first if you need to heal, like regain protection.
Yeah. I mean, it's not likely your tank will go first.
No.
But
no.
Now, if we're going to assume the other way, that it does count. So let's say he gets Furious at the start of the match. Then he would gain Taunt for 1 turn at the start of the match. So he'd be a new pre-taunter.
Yeah.
So I like that. In a way. I like that. And if he starts with Furious, then you could open up with him doing an AoE stun for 2 turns.
Ooh. Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Man.
With a start like that, it would be really hard for any team that doesn't have a Galactic Legend or a character that is immune to stun. Hard for them to come back from 2 full rounds of these Bad Batch characters getting to go.
I'm thinking off the top of my head, like that obviously wouldn't work on a Treya team because they're going to cleanse it.
Right.
With her leadership. But I can't think of anything else off the top of my head.
Jedi Knight Revan doesn't get stunned.
Right.
So he could cleanse it from everybody with his first.
With his little, his little slicing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swing around.
His lasso, lightsaber lasso.
Yeah, lightsaber lasso.
I can't think of anyone else off. Does Darth Revan get stunned? Yes.
No.
That
whole squad turns stun into that debuff they apply themselves.
Right. Okay, Okay, but those are still pretty high-end squads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Bad Batch is looking formidable.
Yeah.
Wrecker,
I don't think they're going to be like game breaking or anything like that, but they're definitely going to be pretty solid.
Yeah, I think so. Wrecker looks like a really good tank.
Yeah.
Even a good plug-in, maybe not plug and play.
I don't know if I would want to plug him in on anything that wasn't Clone Trooper or Bad Batch.
Yeah, you're right.
I feel like that's how you're going to get like the most bang for your buck out of him.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. But now, paired with the Hunter that we've already got.
Yeah.
Hunter had that thing where allies with defense deal true damage.
Yes.
Defense up.
And doesn't he give them defense up? Yes.
This Wrecking Ball special, when he taunts, that is how the whole team gets defense up.
For 2 turns.
For 2 turns.
So for 2 turns, you are dealing true damage.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah. Okay. We can look at tech now.
We can move on.
The tech is on his little tablet the whole time. It's funny.
He's all of us.
Yeah. He's got his VR goggles. And the tech is support, Bad Batch, Clone Trooper, Galactic Republic. Stealthy support character that gives translation to other clone troopers and allies and applies target lock to enemies. So his basic, call the shot, deal special damage to target enemy and inflict target lock for 2 turns on target enemy. And the healthiest enemy that didn't already have target lock.
Oh.
If the target enemy was already target locked, attack again.
Oh.
So he is attacking one person with damage and giving them and someone else target lock. If the person you attacked already had target lock, he attacks again, reapplying it to the main target, but also giving another healthy enemy target lock. So every time you do his basic, at least 2 characters that did not have target lock are going to get target lock.
After you do it the first time.
The first time you do it...
Right? The first time he'll just attack once.
He'll attack once, but the primary target and one other person get target lock. If the guy already had target lock, then you're going to apply it to 2 other enemies. So every time you do it, at least 2 enemies that didn't have target lock will get target lock.
Man. Okay. And and then theoretically, if it were to wear off, you're just putting it right back on them because they don't have it. Right. Okay.
So it seems like he's going to apply target lock often. That shouldn't be a problem getting it on people. Special 1, Delicate Operation, cooldown of 3. Tech.
Oh, I like the animation.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sorry.
Yeah. It's like Minority Report.
I like it.
Yeah. The tech and target other clone trooper ally, not Bad Batch, recover 40% of their max health, doubled if the target ally is Bad Batch.
So 80% heal.
Yeah, for him and the ally.
Oh, man.
That's big.
Oh, man. Okay.
A wrecker with 200k health. And then now he gets healed for 160,000 health. So tech and target other clone trooper ally recover health. They then gain stealth and potency up for 2 turns.
Okay.
And translation for 3 turns.
Okay.
If tech was already stealthed, all other Bad Batch allies also gain translation for 3 turns.
Ooh.
So this move, unlike C-3PO, who it's kind of not difficult, but it takes some time to get translation on everybody. Takes some
Right.
time to get everybody to have 3 stacks of translation.
Yeah.
This one move gives every ally a stack of translation
For 3 turns.
for 3 turns. And then I think it'll give another stack of it to himself and whoever his target was.
Okay, so he heals, stealth, potency up,
And an ally gets this.
and an ally. Okay.
And so that ally
Okay.
will also get 2 stacks of translation if Tech was already stealth when he used this move. And Tech will get 2 stacks of translation.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
I do too.
What's that cooldown? 3? Okay.
Cooldown of 3. Cooldown of 3. Special 2, brilliant idea. Cooldown of 4. Dispel all debuffs from Clone Trooper allies. All Bad Batch allies gain Foresight, Tenacity Up, and Stealth for 2 turns. Deal special Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. All good. Deal special damage to all enemies and inflict stun for 1 turn on enemies that are dazed or target locked. So now, Tech has a move that dispels all debuffs and puts tenacity up, very much like Rex's move. But he also puts stealth on all Bad Batch allies and foresight on all Bad Batch allies. And he's going to damage the enemies. And if they were target locked, which he's dishing out a lot of target locks with his basic, they become stunned for 1 turn. All in this one AoE move.
Man. Okay. Oh, okay. That is a lot.
It's a lot to take in.
It is. I'm trying to like visualize it.
So both of his specials give stealth.
Yeah. Okay.
Wrecker benefits from allies with stealth. Wrecker gives the turn meter based on characters with stealth.
But if he's giving stealth to everyone, you're going to get at least 50% turn meter from Wrecker.
Except for Wrecker.
Oh, except
won't be
Wrecker.
stealthed. Yeah.
He'll just taunt. Okay,
Yeah.
so potentially, so you'll get at least 40%, and then depending on.
Yeah. And then you won't have to worry about people ignoring your tank because your whole team is stealth the whole time.
Right. Yes, I remember we were saying that because if you're all stealth, it's like no one is stealth.
Yeah, there's no point to it. But Wrecker's the point.
Wrecker fixes that.
Yeah. Because Hunter, like we talked about, he also gives stealth.
Yeah.
So you've got
So
2
these-
characters giving everybody stealth.
These guys seem to really rely on stealth
Yeah.
or take advantage of it, one or the other, or both.
Yeah. Yeah. So those were that was his basic and 2 specials. Now we have his unique, which is going to explain how translation is going to work with somebody that's not C3PO.
Right. Okay.
So at the start of battle, Tech gains +1 speed for each Clone Trooper ally, doubled for Bad Batch.
Okay.
If all allies are Clone Troopers, Tech gains stealth for 1 turn at the start of battle.
Okay.
Tech has plus 25% potency for each of his own stacks of translation. So a 3 translation stack Tech will have plus 75% potency.
Okay.
While Tech is active, Clone Trooper allies gain translation for 3 turns, max of 3 stacks, each time they use a special ability. So just like it's
Just like C3PO.
Yeah. If the character already has translation, the duration is reset to 3 turns. And if all allies that can apply translation are defeated, all stacks of translation expire. I think that's new.
I think that is new.
Or maybe I just never have C3PO die. Before.
I was going to say, he usually escapes for me.
Right.
I'm going to have to look at his kit and
Right.
double check.
And then translation works the same. 1 stack is bonus health. 2nd stack is bonus crit chance. And then the 3rd stack, they changed the wording because it used to be C3PO,
right.
yada yada. Now it is if an ally who grants, if only one ally who grants translations present, decrease this character's cooldowns by 1 when that ally, the one that gives translation, uses their basic ability. Limit once per turn.
Oh, man.
So when Tech uses his basic, it will now reduce cooldowns the way C3PO does.
Yeah.
So all these cooldowns for our Bad Batch characters are going to be reduced more often. So a cooldown of 3 or a cooldown of 2 could likely be used every turn or every other turn.
I also just thought of something not related to translation.
Yeah.
So Wrecker, you do your AoE stealth. Wrecker automatically turns that into a taunt. So he's taunting.
Right.
So there's no ignoring the tank. So he's going to get hit. Then you just have Tech heal him, which gives him stealth, which turns back into a taunt. And he gets translation. So he's just permanently going to be taunting, theoretically, and getting healed.
Yeah. Like, I don't know when he would not have taunt.
I don't know when he would not have taunt either.
Unless you did like a AoE dispel. And then for that brief window before stealth gets reapplied.
Would his taunt, would it stack? Like if Hunter gave him stealth, so he got taunt instead, and then Tech healed him, and that gives him stealth, would he get 3 turns of taunt?
I don't think it would extend the duration.
It would he's just taunting.
But it would probably refresh it to,
right.
If it had expired or gone down to just 1 turn left,
right.
Refresh it back to 2.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, now I'm even more intrigued to see, I think it's Crosshair coming next, if I remember his name right. Yeah, character reveal May 4th is what Text says at the top, and Wrecker says character reveal May 4th.
So we still have a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Till we get the final piece.
The final piece of the puzzle. So Hunter, Wrecker, Tech. I thought one of them said April 28th. Or April 21st or 22nd or something. What day is today? 21st.
I think they had a week off. I think I do remember there being a week off or something.
Right?
Yeah. So I think that might be the week off is April 20th.
April something.
Yeah.
Because but even then, Wrecker, Hunter, Tech, that's 3. We get another 4.
So are there not 5 Bad Batch characters?
Technically, Echo, I believe, also becomes Bad Batch. I think it's Echo. I'm pretty sure it's Echo. So there is either Echo will get a slight rework and a new tag, or we get another Echo. I think. If you wanted to have 5 Bad Batch.
Right. I can't imagine they'd leave us with just 4.
That would be such a terrible move.
I mean, you already, the only clones that aren't 501st are Cody and Clone Sergeant.
Right, yeah.
Neither
yeah,
of
because those are
them
the
would
ones I
you
haven't geared.
want to stick inside
No.
these new, those are the worst clones. You don't want to take them and stick them with these Bad
No,
Batch
no, no.
characters.
I feel like it would make sense. It makes sense in my brain to have it be Echo as the plug and play one because my brain is associating him as being the other Bad Batch character down the road.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just want to group them together.
Yeah. I hope there is a new fifth Bad Batch character.
I'm trying to think of Echo's kit. And there isn't anything in it that works particularly with like stealth or all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So
And
it would either have to be reworked or a new Echo.
And he works with 5s and he works with 501st.
Yes.
So I think you're right. It would need to be a new Echo, or maybe the new season of the show that's going to come out soon.
Right, the new one.
Introduce a fifth character,
which would make sense if it's Crosshair that we get April 28th or whatever it was that they originally said, and then May 4th if we got a new character because that's when the season drops.
Yeah.
It would just be a spoiler for everybody.
Yeah, maybe they're waiting on the new season to come before spoiling it.
Could be.
Hopefully. I like the Bad Batch.
I'm really intrigued by them.
I hope there's a good fifth that goes with them.
I hope so too. They're definitely giving me good vibes.
Yeah, yeah. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Any last words on Tech and Wrecker?
I like them. I kind of want to try them in the cam mission.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we have
3 of the kits.
3 of them,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think now of them being in the cam mission?
So you'd have Wrecker taunting if you brought Wrecker in, which means Django and the Reek could still hit Wrecker. You could have Hunter as your leader, and Hunter would gain the Stand Your Guard special ability.
Yeah.
You don't need to have Shock. I was trying to explain this to somebody. The only character that is actually locked in that mission is ARC Trooper.
Right.
Shock T is a character that you're allowed to use, but she's not actually locked to it. So you don't necessarily need to have her there. With having Tech as a healer, that kind of replaces Shock's healing move if Hunter has Stand Your Ground. It is intriguing. My only concern is that by only having Wrecker as your option to hit, you run the risk of the Reek hitting him, Django get doing a rocket to his face, like any of these kind of scenarios. With the B2s being up at the beginning, the stealth and all that is kind of pointless because the B2s are just going to cleanse all of your buffs. Same with translation, everything is going to get cleansed off of you. Tenacity up.
Right.
But they do have stuff in their kits that I can see replacing other things.
My impression is that they're going to hands down be twice as easy to beat the mission with.
My only concern is you don't have a sacrifice. You don't have someone giving stats to somebody else.
True.
You're not going to beat. There was no one here that gave speed up, right?
I don't
think there
so.
was.
I don't think so.
There's potency. There's stealth.
I don't think anyone gives speed up with.
Having
Shock
tenacity up will be beneficial.
Tech gives that.
It's going to be basically how hard can they hit?
Yeah.
Is it worthwhile to do without a sacrifice? Like, can Wrecker take the brunt of the damage?
So if we get a Wrecker, up to Relic 5 or something for the mission, which I don't think it'll be hard to get his hit points, his health up to 90,000, 100,000. And then if he's got 4 Bad Batch total, then he'll get plus 80% max health.
Yeah. You're going to have to mod all of them for health because protection is basically useless in that mission.
Right.
That's the only other thing.
But everybody will be stealthed except for Wrecker. So whereas you have to worry about, 1 or 2 of your characters getting killed right now, I don't think there will be any danger of that. Because Wrecker will take all the damage.
He will. The only downside will be if he dies. And then theoretically, he would also be the only one that can damage Django. Because if all of your characters are stealthed, you're not going to get hit by the Reek to get trampled, so you can't damage Django. So you're relying solely on Wrecker to hit him and Reek to hit him.
Well, Reek has his AoE trample.
Right, but that also gives a stack of trample to Django, so it's useless. It's useless in the sense of you gaining a stack because...
What is it? Is it where... I think I read something. Is it when Django gets hit by the Reek, the trample goes away?
No, when Django gets hit by the Reek, he loses 100% turn meter.
Okay, how do you... So the only way to get more trample than Django...
is to have the Reek headbutt you. So you need to get hit by the Reek, which means Wrecker will be the one killing Django. Which means you're going to have a lot of turns potentially wasted because you don't want to kill the Reek until you can kill Django. Like, you need to kill Django first. If you kill the Reek first, you're screwed.
Maybe not with these people.
Well, also Django gets like 200% off. Like, he goes like ridiculously insane once the Reek dies. I don't know. The AoE stealth might actually hurt them in the mission. Let me see. Okay, hang on.
Okay, I'll hang on. We'll see. I think. Okay, so here's what jumped at me with their kits. So you got Wrecker. Let's say 160,000 health. He can take
it back. I take back what I said. Go on.
He can take a bunch of hits from the Reek.
Yeah. You have to put a crit avoidance arrow on him. 100%.
Shock T was the only way to heal before.
Right. Now you have tech.
Her 3-turn cooldown, you needed her to heal one ally of 35% of their health.
Well, the good thing with that was that it also gave protection. But again,
with trample, it all goes away.
It's minus 50% max protection with trample. I think per stack though. So if you have more than 2 stacks, it's all gone.
Right.
But I just realized Tech's AoE stealth, only stealth Bad Batch, so ARC Trooper won't be stealth. So you have Wrecker or potentially ARC Trooper getting hit by Django and Reek. So you do have 2 that could hit Django, potentially.
Yeah. But the other thing I was thinking was how Tech will heal Wrecker for 80% of his health.
Yes, which is massive.
Massive.
Especially in that mission where you're getting beat up.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen it where you have a run where you heal someone and then Reek just hits them again anyway.
Right.
And you're like, that was pointless. Thank you.
And now that once you kill the B2s, then translation and foresight will get to go on everybody.
Yes. And tenacity up.
So with the foresight,
and defense up, so you're dealing true damage.
Right. So you'll greatly increase your survivability from the foresight.
I think that it will still need to be played carefully, but you could potentially do it maybe faster or maybe.
Yeah. The heal from Tech and the decreased cooldowns makes me... and 1 stack of translation is plus 30% max health.
Right.
So forget about needing 5 sacrifice.
Because you'll have max health, then you'll have crit chance.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm intrigued, is my point. I'm intrigued. I would like to try it, but I also don't want to be the guinea pig for it. So somebody else do it first.
I would love to try it if it didn't take wailing out on these characters.
We will probably have someone in our guild who can try it.
I would love to go over it with them. That would be fun.
And by probably, I know we will have somebody who will be able to try it. I just don't know if I want them to risk a potential shard.
They must, Sarah, for the sake of science.
For science. All right, so those are the 2 Bad Batch.
Yeah.
The 2 new ones.
Yeah.
And then I think the only other news we had was that Conquest is done.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
It's on pause. It's sad.
They said that sometime this week it would be back, I think.
Yeah. So basically they took it down because the fix that they implemented for Jedi Knight Luke in Conquest was bleeding over into other game modes. So I think it was bleeding over into Grand Arena and maybe regular Arena.
That's funny.
I don't know if it was bleeding into territory battles. I hope it wasn't.
That's funny.
If it was, I didn't notice it. So yeah, we had Conquest for like a day and a half, 2 days. It's sad. But hopefully it's back soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see. They took that down really fast though. I don't know if you noticed how fast it was.
Oh, it was fast, yeah.
And it was like they posted that they were going to be taking it down, but they didn't post in their usual like dev updates spot. So a lot of Discord servers that pull like the RSS feeds from that channel didn't get the update that it was being closed. So you only really knew what was going on if you were prowling or if you pull updates from everything.
Right.
Or if you pull updates from CG comments specifically, like from the CG devs.
Right.
Yeah, because they posted that they were going to shut it down, and then within 3 hours, it was offline.
Right. Right.
So, sad.
Very. Yeah.
That's it. That's all the news.
So, that's No Moon. We already talked about Bad Batch and what potential characters might be coming.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't seen any trailer for anything, the new season or anything.
Oh, you haven't?
No. Now, is Rex an option?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay, that's it.
Trying to remember.
I don't want any more spoiler. No more spoiler.
I don't think so. I need to watch it again, but I don't remember seeing him in it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's not. Pretty sure he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to watch the trailer.
Any banthas in the room? Talk about?
I don't think so. Is there anything negative other than them canceling Conquest so suddenly and making me sad?
If there isn't a 5th Bad Batch coming,
that's going to be annoying.
that'd be horrible.
It'll just make the team, I think they'll still be good. It just won't have maxed potential.
Right. Right.
We'll find out.
Yeah. And then our I Love You, I Know segment. It's easy to get jaded by this game, but there's reasons why we're still playing it after 4 years. Let's talk about what we enjoyed over the last week or two. Let's start with you, Sarah.
Yeah. Because mine's fun. I Love You, I Know. We hit a new best. First, we hit 2 new bests. We got 2 new stars in territory battles, which was amazing. 2 stars gained. And we got a new personal record, guild record for cam shards, which was 36 this run, which was insane.
That's great.
Absolutely insane. And I have to humble brag, I had a 90% win rate on my cam streams.
Did you win your personal? Did you win your personal? Cam?
I did win my personal cam.
Good.
I won 90% of the ones. I kept a tally because I'm neurotic like that, and I won 90% of the ones that I helped with. So I'm including my own in that.
Yeah.
I'm also including yours, even though you finished without me.
No, you got me there. Yeah, you got me there. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. That was great.
It's a good. What have you loved lately? You can say cam as well if you can't think of anything.
I loved getting 36 cam shards.
Right?
Because if we can consistently get 36, then I think in 5 months we should have 7-star. I should at least 5 or 6 months.
I am hoping we get more.
Yeah, it still sounds like too long. I still don't want to wait that long.
The only reason why I'm hoping we get more is because out of the attempts we had, 36 shards is not 90%. It was only like 70 or something like that.
Yeah.
Out of our attempts. So
the other 14,
there were some failures.
We got to figure out what to do to get other 14. Because I've already jumped on and I got on the Zoom bandwagon with you.
And you didn't want to. So I feel like if you did it, everyone else.
No one else has an excuse.
To do it.
Okay? You got this ornery Tatooine hermit to get on Zoom and
and stream your run so that we could figure it out. Yeah. And I feel like if everyone just does that, it will be way faster. We should be getting, in my opinion, we should be getting over 40 shards a month. We have the squads.
Agreed.
We have the squads to get it.
Agreed.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I got mine this time. So I'm allowed to throw shade on the other 14.
You're allowed to tell people to pull up their
I can talk
their ankles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Starkiller, use Discord stream, not Zoom. I use both. I use Zoom or Discord stream.
That's right. Discord is what we use. That's right.
We use Discord. I will do whichever. My only in my opinion, the only downside with Discord stream, I find the video quality to be of lesser value. So it's usually me being like, how many stacks does that B2 have?
Yeah.
Because I find the numbers just to be fuzzy in it. But realistically, any kind of whatever, Discord, Zoom, whatever. They all work. So
Yeah, it was awesome. I really liked you walking me through it. That was fun. My I love you would probably be getting more cam, actually seeing the end goal of getting a 7-star Monday.
yeah.
So yes, our officers, please push people. I want to
Oh,
get it.
I am.
I want to get it. I want to get it.
We're keeping track of it. Don't you worry.
The main thing that I think I liked though was that I got Kyber this time. 3v3, and I got Kyber in
You got Kyber in 3v3. Sorry, that just registered in my brain. It took me a minute.
That's okay. It can take you.
I forgot that it was 3v3 because I was not attacking.
I got Kyber.
Isn't it harder to get Kyber in 3v3?
I don't know. It didn't seem harder. It didn't seem harder.
Okay. I was going to say, let's just say it is.
Yeah. We can say that. Sure. Yeah.
We'll just say it is. That's awesome.
And I like Armorer. I like using her with my Galactic Legends.
I need to start farming her.
Yeah.
She's farmable, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But even with a weak one, as long as she doesn't die in the first round, I'll throw a tank in there, and usually the tank will die. And if an ally gets below 50% health or something, she'll get another stack of Beskar armor, Beskar ingot.
Right.
So if that happens before she takes her first turn, then you don't need her to do her special default armor shred. She'll automatically have the 3 stacks that you need to put on your Galactic Legend.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So I liked using her with my Palpatine, Sith Eternal Emperor in 3v3. And then I like in territory battles, I usually never use my rebels.
Right.
Because they just get destroyed.
Like in ground missions?
Yes. Combat missions. Yeah. Because they just get destroyed. But I haven't had good luck lately with my resistance. So I said, screw this. I'm going to use rebels.
Right.
Because now I got Mon Mothma and 3PO.
Okay.
And Chupio. There we go. Chupio. Mon Mothma I still don't think is useful. But I use Chupio with my rebels with C3PO. And I think on our final day, our phase 3, I got 4 out of 4.
Okay, yeah, in that phase 3 slice, yeah.
Yeah, wasn't even really an issue. I think I had to play it well, but I don't think I was in danger of not getting the 4 out of 4.
That's awesome. That's really good to know because those platoons in that slice suck.
Yeah.
It's atrocious to fill platoons there.
Right.
Just because of the combat requirements.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I now think that the rebels, thanks to Chupio, are better at light side TB than resistant.
Chupio is insane, and I want to try him in light side TV. I haven't tried him yet.
It was fun.
So I need to pick a phase that it doesn't matter if I drop a couple of waves while I'm testing it. Because I definitely want to try him.
It was fun.
He's on the list.
Any fan questions?
I don't know if there's anything in
anyone
chat.
In the comments? Yeah, in chat.
Just a lot of commenting.
And last but not least, let's head to Uncle Owen's moisture farm. I don't think anything's changed in the meta report.
I highly doubt anything has changed in the meta report. Highly doubt.
Let's see. Sith Eternal Emperor is at 22%. tied with Supreme Leader Kylo.
I was gonna say, I feel like I'm seeing way more Sith Eternal Emperor.
Yeah,
I know
that
I
seems
said
like more.
that. I know I said that last time, but it feels like even more now.
Yeah, seems like way more.
Yeah, because there are times when I am climbing that I have to kind of like park and wait and see if someone else moves that I can like follow and sneak in behind. Because it's just a wave of zombie palps in front of me, an ocean of zombie palps.
And then let's see, the fleet meta report, still largely negotiator
Mm-hmm.
with a little bit of malevolence. And the main team is still the Houndstooth one. But I think the BLT ship is working his way up there in the starting lineup.
Yeah, I need to swap that around because I've heard. I think I know I've seen it in my shard. I need to do some fleet swapping around. I don't really want to because it's, one battle and done for the day.
You don't enjoy fleet? You don't like using your ships?
It's just boring. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be better soon. Maybe.
Last but not least, let's head to Uncle Owen's Moisture Farm. Talk about who and what we're currently farming in game. Because everyone knows work comes before going to Tashi Station. Pick up power converter. I'll go first on this one.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Oh, okay.
So
Go on.
I still am yet to acquire Rey.
Okay.
But I am 1, maybe 2 days.
That's it?
That's it.
Are you on tickets?
I'm on tickets. So I need 50 more tickets to get the last 50 shards for Rey.
That's right. You showed me your Rey.
And I got all the gear saved up.
You have all of it.
All the gear. All that hard to get gear. With 5,000 or 6,000 crystals left. So if I did any bad math, I ought to be able to still recover so that instantly take her to Relic 5. I want to be able to use her in the raid, as Sarah does.
Yeah, you got to use her in phase 1. It's so much fun.
I can't wait. So, almost have Rey. I was really hoping I'd have her by today, but alas, I did not. And then the surprising part of my farm was that I got Wheel and IG-11 to 7-star.
Oh.
Just from farming a little each day. Wasn't focusing on them. And so now I've got Beskar Mando as part of my team.
Nice.
7-star.
Did you have to go like crazy high gear levels on them?
It was so easy.
Yeah.
Like they recommended gear 10 or something just for the event. And my gear levels were already 11 or 12 for most of them.
Okay, yeah.
But that I just did that naturally from, wanting to use them. I think it was in one of the Galactic Challenges.
That makes sense.
But, gear 10, gear 11, that's not hard.
No.
It is more frustrating with the Cairo tech the new characters need, but it wasn't that bad. Like, I didn't feel like I had to waste anything to get them there. And so the event was super easy. I think it really was meant to be accessible. Like, all you have to do is get the characters to 7-star, and you're going to get it.
I think I will have it in about 2 weeks because I just have IG-11 left.
But now the event, I don't know if you've watched a video on it or anything.
I haven't seen anything on it. I'm going in blind.
It is a great retelling of the first season highlights.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like every single battle has a cutscene at the beginning and or end of that moment in the show that you're playing out.
Right.
It was wonderful.
It was just like a well done event.
Very well done. Very
Which
well done.
makes sense because if they were using this event as a way to like make it accessible and bring in new players because you're watching this awesome show, you want to see that in game. So that makes sense.
And it wasn't just the here's a character with a dialogue box.
Okay, yeah.
Here's another character with a dialogue box. No, it was cutscenes. Like they orchestrated how to get each of these characters to reenact the scene from the show.
It was like actually like rendered.
Yeah. I was impressed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was impressed.
Okay, I'm excited because I only need like 30-ish, maybe less on IG-11.
It was awesome. Yeah. So now once I finish Ray, whatever gear I have left over, then I'm going to invest in Beskar Mando.
And then you can have a little Beskar Mando team.
Yeah. What about you?
So I also got Quill to 7 stars somehow.
Nice.
Which, okay. You guys you always make fun of me for this, that I don't upgrade my tunes from 5-star. I wait. So I did upgrade Quill because I was fluffing GP for territory battles.
Good.
Like I always do.
Good.
So I upgraded him to 6-star, and he was at 96 out of 100. So I needed 4 shards, and I got 0 3 days in a row because they know. They know. I'm telling you, they know. So that's my hot tip. Don't upgrade them because they know. Which means that my IG-11 that needs like 30-ish shards, give or take, I will also anticipate getting 0 shards 3 or 4 days in a row when I hit the 96. So he's 7-star. I have still been working on First Order. I also fluffed them during our last territory battle.
Good.
So I got a few of them up, some more relic levels, some more gear. I threw Zetas on them. I was like, here you go. Like, you guys can have all of the GP.
You won't regret it. You won't regret it.
I gave Captain Phasma her leadership Zeta. Like, that's how much I was fluffing here.
You might regret that one. You might regret that.
Yeah, I might regret that one. I did hers. I did, I think there was one on Special First Order, Special Forces, that pilot dude.
Yeah.
Him. I'm pretty sure I gave one to, I think First Order Stormtrooper has one.
His is a good one.
I gave him one, and I gave somebody else one. I was handing out Zetas like candy. I was just like, here you go.
Wow.
So I'm still gearing them because it is painful. What did I do? Oh, I took gas to R8.
What?
I did.
Just
I took
fluff?
gas to R8. It was the fluff, but also like I thought maybe it would be good in arena. I need to remod him. I want some more offense on him, but yeah, I took gas to R8. I'm debating my next R8, but the downside now is that the gear that you need to craft the relic materials to get to R8.
Yeah.
I need all of that for my First Order guys.
Yeah.
But I want another R8.
Yeah.
I want another like stupid R8. So I was thinking of doing something wild and crazy, like Shock T.
Yeah.
Because I thought that would be insane. We'll see. But I can't. I feel like I can't do it right now because I'm so. I say I'm so close to Slicker. I'm not close to Slicker at all. This is gonna be a while.
Sounds more like Slacker to me.
It's a slacker farm.
No, I think you should focus on Slicker.
Literally, all of my energy goes into gear for those requirements. All of my cantina energy goes into farming like the relic stuff for them.
Ignore the relic 8 stuff. I don't think that's hardly useful.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can just kind of gather it as I'm gearing them. And then maybe when I'm done, I'll have like an excess. I'll never have an excess of that stuff, but maybe.
They'll come out with a new event that will give
I-
out that stuff.
I don't know if you noticed, I've even been hitting the Sith raid.
No way.
I have.
I
Just so
haven't
that I don't get bottom rewards.
Very good.
Because I need that gear.
Very good.
I'm not, soloing it or anything, and I'm not attempting to do any serious damage, but I'm throwing a couple teams in there just to kind of bump my way up.
Good for you. Good for you.
So it's helping a little bit. Kind of.
You. Good for you. Well,
So,
I'm excited to see where you're at 2 weeks from now.
Me too, because it's painful.
So how many are at?
Or like done?
Yeah.
Let's see.
How many are at gear 12 that you're just waiting
Okay.
on a few more pieces to get to gear 13?
So I have 6 out of 13 done. Wow, that's more than I thought.
Halfway
Okay,
there.
so-
Halfway there.
I have Kylo Ren Unmasked is done. So I have all the R7s done. So Kylo Ren Unmasked is done. Kylo Ren's done. Foss is done. Hux, First Order TIE Pilot, and Palpatine are done.
Nice.
And then I have First Order Stormtrooper and Old Man Han are gear 12.
Okay.
And then I have Sith Trooper, Phasma, Fu, and Fox to go. And they are all between gear 10 and 11.
Ooh. Okay.
So, yeah. They just all want the same gear. And
Yeah, I
it
know.
is so
Focus on Sith Trooper.
on Sith Trooper
Yeah.
because he hits harder.
Yeah. Like,
Right.
You could have a mediocre team, but him assisting
Right.
deal twice as much damage as whoever did the first hit. And
I
you can
basically have been focusing on one tune. And then if I notice that one of the other ones has all 6 gear pieces and can upgrade, I just upgrade them because I'm going to have to anyway.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just like, here you go and move up to the next level.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, and then for finalizer,
That's probably
I
going to be where you
need-
get behind. Is just
I need 35. I'm at 30 out of 65 and you only need him 5-star.
okay. Yeah. Like 2
So it's
months.
doable.
Yeah.
I was basically deciding that I'm probably going to have to refresh the finalizer event, depending how close I am when
Right.
it rolls around next.
Right.
It might be worth it for me to just get it out of the way
Right.
because I haven't blown into my crystal stash too much.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we'll see. It's going. It's going.
If you get
It's a
everyone
grind.
else to gear 12 or if you get everyone else to gear 13,
Mhm.
then I would spend on the finalizer. It comes
Right,
around more
because
often than you
then-
think.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I think it's like twice a month. So I bet it'll time up perfectly.
It will probably time up that I will need to maybe do one refresh on it.
Maybe.
So we'll see.
Well, that was good. Any other last comments?
No, but don't upgrade after 5 stars. It's a bad idea.
Only if you can do math like Sarah. We can't all.
You need 100, 185 out of 85, and then you can hit the upgrade button, promote whatever it is.
See,
Yeah.
the struggle is when you play other games like this,
Mhm.
like how we still play the Disney one.
Right.
I'm like, how much? Because they have.
Oh, I don't do it in that one either.
Well, see,
They all do the same thing.
they have different. They have some different number, like 4 to 5 star. I think is different in that one.
Yeah, it is very
Something
odd.
like that. So it's hard for me in my head in that game to be like, how much do I need again? How close am I?
You can go to 5 stars. Just stop after that. That's the magic number.
Okay.
5 stars.
You heard it
And
here.
then the tinfoil hat voodoo kicks in.
Because if you go past that, then the game is gonna know that you're close, so they're gonna
know.
They're gonna stop it. They
Look,
do not
man.
want you to finish the farm.
I'm going to count how many days of IG-11 I get 0 in a row.
Okay.
I'm going to keep track.
And then report back here.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for joining us this week. Pleasure talking with you, Sarah.
Thank you. You too.
That ought to do it. And until next time, Chewy, we're home.